DG_Varden gifted 10 subscriptions to the community.
Dang, Varden. I was going to stream. What was that? Yeah, I appreciate it, brother. Thank you, man. I just woke up not too long ago. I was going to stream solo leveling, and then I was like, well, I haven't played WoW for a minute. So I'll play a little bit of this and then switch to solo leveling, I think. I don't know what I'm doing. I appreciate you though, dude. Thank you. That was loud on my end, like really loud. No, he doesn't. Yeah, it's really loud on my end because like I got my studio speakers here and I don't have my headphones on. Retail's trash. No, I play this private server. It's free and better, in my opinion. It's not the Area 52 stuff where you build your class. This is like the original 9 classes. It's just got wrath, skills, talent trees, and such. It's pretty solid though, as somebody who's been playing since 2004. Yeah, some of the races are definitely cool, but I think Blizzard has just lost their vision, man. Blizzard has definitely lost their vision for the game. What are you doing, Raven? Yeah, see this though, Varden? The thing about this is that this has Wrath talent trees, but it's classic. It's vanilla, like 1 through 60. And you get mystic enchants that like beef up your abilities and stuff, like Season of Discovery. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing, dude. That solo leveling game is addicting. It's really, really fun. Like, really, really, really fun. And plus, in this version, like, you could do random dungeon queues. You could do mythics, mythic pluses, even molten core. You can do heroic, mythic, ascended. It's good stuff. Yeah, I started streaming it yesterday morning. Yeah, I mean, dude, retail WoW and like where Blizzard has went the past couple years, man, it's not WoW. It's some kind of like weird MMO. I don't know what it is. TK was one of my favorite raids. Tempest Keep TK. It was definitely one of the better raids in the game. Trying to figure out where I need to go. Yeah. You're talking like attunements and stuff too, like attunements and the keys to get into the doors and stuff of things. Yeah, I miss all that stuff, dude. All that stuff was really fun. Yeah. I spent a long time farming mounts, dude. And then like some of the hardest mounts in the game, and then just one day they was like, you have a 100% chance of getting this blah blah blah. What? Dude, I literally spent 10 years farming for Ashes of Alar. 10 years. And then now you could just go get it like instantly, dude. It's really stupid. I guess I'll go to Daenerys, man. I don't know. Mm. It's true. Yeah, frost tanking was really good, dude. I enjoyed that. But you can't do it no more. Go figure. I gotta buy food for this stupid thing. Yeah. Do you remember, Varden, whenever Burning Crusade came out and you had to get the key for Hellfire Ramparts and Steam Vaults and all the stuff, or else you literally could not get in unless somebody in your party had the key. That was the good old days, man. But that's why I like this Classic Plus stuff, dude, because like there's nothing complex in it. It's all like OG wait, what level is this? 35?
For the horde.
Definitely good times, Raven. But see, basically what this is, and I need you guys to pay attention to me. Pay very close attention whenever I say this. This is vanilla WoW. You know, Blackwing Glare hasn't even came out yet. It's Molten Core just came out a couple weeks ago. And I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. They say that the Dark Portal is going to open, you know, in this version, but a true Classic Plus derails from that. The Dark Portal never opens, so we go a different route. So I don't know if they're actually going to open it or what, or how any of that's going to work out. But in a world where it's a true Classic Plus, it won't. The Dark Portal, yes. Medivh opens up the Dark Portal to so where we can go back to Outland and do stuff.
What do you need? Go.
But this is a true Classic Plus experience because, like, you get abilities from other expansions that makes your class more viable and more fun. Key removals was a mistake, yep. But see, in this, you still have to earn your keys. See, like, if I do this and I go to keys... Well, I don't have any keys on this character, but my level 60s I do. I mean, the way that I see it is you don't have to pay a sub for this. It's a free client download. There's over hundreds of thousands of players or whatever that plays this. So you know, you're always going to have a group for something or blah, 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 blah. There's tons of active players. But like I said, it's free. You know, you download it. If you don't like it, you uninstall it. If you like it, you don't have to worry about, you know, not having money for a sub or, you know, missing out on something if you stop playing or whatever. Like, it's a true classic experience. And if they do come out with Burning Crusade, but they keep this kind of stuff, man, I'm all for it. Burning Crusade was my favorite expansion. Now, Wrath fell off for me. The only good thing about Wrath was Death Knights. That was literally it. And the story with Arthas. Arthas was cool. Sort of. He's a douche, but cool. But then everything just started getting real dumb, like Cataclysm, Mists of Pandaria, all the expansions after Wrath just kind of like really sucked. Some of the races that they added into the game, like goblins, nobody asked for goblins, man. Goblins aren't a fun race to play. Worgans were kind of cool, though. But like the Volpira, I know a lot of furries play Volpira or whatever, dude, but the Volpira racial passives were dope. Like I had a Volpira rogue, man, they were just tiny. They're just little, sneaky little, you know, turds. But that was the only reason why I liked gnomes back in the day. I've always hated gnomes, but gnomes always made like funny rogues because they were so tiny. You're playing a horde and you get stun locked and you look, what's happening? Because you can't see the gnome, dude. He's right on your ankles, just yeah, stabbing you. No, I'm trying to keep my variety streams up, dude. I may stream WoW, I may stream Ashes of Creation, I may stream a single player game, I might stream Ark, I might stream, you know, I don't know. I'm just trying to build a community around people who want to hang out no matter what's being played and hang out with each other. That's it. That's all that I'm trying to do here. Is to bring a bunch of friends or strangers together and become friends and have a good time. No matter what we're doing. Absolutely, Vardo. You got it, my dude. Man, I hope I'm going to be winning $1 million or something. My palms have been itching for days. For days. They won't quit. My palms won't quit itching. Palms are sweaty. Something, something. Mom's spaghetti. Yeah, Varden, I'm pissed that you didn't win that 1.6 or 1.7 billion. I'm angry. You promised. You said you win the lottery, you'll take care of me. So you didn't win that 1.7 billion? Mm-mm. The person that won the 1.6 billion or whatever, guess how much they got out of it? I mean, it's still enough to live more than comfortable for the rest of your life and everybody that you know. They only got around 600 million out of it. Yeah. Out of 1.6, 1.7 billion, they only got 600 million in. I know only. Ooh, only. I hate the government, bro. I don't trust the government. I don't trust our medical system. I don't trust none of it. I don't care if people dislike me for it or whatnot, but that's just the way, that's the branch that I stand on. And so I take a holistic approach to medication and such and blah, 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 blah. I believe that the human body needs to fast for 7 days, at least once a month, and it will alleviate sickness, cancer, diabetes. It'll kill all of it. But the governments, they want you to rely on them. They want you to rely on them in the medical system. Yeah, which is like, it's so stupid, dude. They need to change something. Like if you're going to gamble and risk, you know, whatever, whether it's $5 or $500,000 that you've wasted on tickets, that is your earnings. Taxation is theft, man. I would like to see a civil war permanently, like, not a civil war, a situation to where the people's like, all right, dude, we've had enough. We're done with it. No more taxes. Globally, not just the United States, but globally. Yes, sir. That's why I don't believe in medications. If medicine was actual medicine like it used to be, it would cure. It would cure things. But medication today only suppresses. It suppresses and keeps you coming back for more and more and more and more. Know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Vern? Know what I mean? Yeah, that's like Alakizer, dude. We just sent him. He's been sick for 7 weeks. We just sent him. We make colloidal silver at home, so we sent him some colloidal silver nasal spray. Sent him some elderberry and some mullein leaf. And guess what? Guess what that's gonna do? It's gonna fix him right up.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Keep it real.
Well, that's like, what is it? Aspirin? Aspirin or whatnot. Aspirin has a severe, or has a huge side effect of causing brain bleeding, but you want to know what a good alternative to that is? Cayenne pepper. It burns your butthole and it burns your throat, but guess what? There's no side effects. And it does more justice for your system than anything. Oh, dude. Big brother. Big brother, brother. Yeah. That it is. Yeah, painkiller not so much, but I know what you mean. I know what you mean, my dude. I'll be right back real quick. Yeah. Dude, I'm one of the ones that I believe that the water's turning the frogs gay, quote unquote. I believe chemtrails, the heavy metals, all that stuff, dude. I believe vaccines are bad, all vaccines. I like all of it, man. There's nothing anybody can do to change, or say or do to change my mind based upon research. What is that? What is this? Doo-doo. That's just like, the things that I consume, dude. I smoke cigarettes. But see, here's the thing about the cigarettes that I smoke. I roll my own, right? My tobacco doesn't have all the pesticides and all the crap in it that, like, store-bought cigarettes do, like Marlboro and Camel and yada yada yada. Am I saying that it's good for you? No, I'm not. I'm not saying that it's good for you. But it's better, way better. Like, I don't wake up hacking, coughing my guts out, getting all kinds of phlegm up out of my throat, and all that nasty crap like I would if I was smoking normal cigarettes. My chest don't burn. You know, like, it's just anything that is put on the shelves anymore, man, and like convenience stores or big stores. It's there to kill. Oh, Raven, my wife and I have that conversation all the time, dude. I just want a beautiful future for my kids, man. For everybody's kids. That's it. And that's not going to be happening anytime soon. Doesn't matter what president it is. It doesn't matter what your political alignment is. They cannot offer you the human condition in which we were meant to be living. Yeah, I mean, your body produces a natural intolerance. Oh, dude. Natural remedies, man, are proven to be much more successful than the pharmaceutical industry's crap, man. Time and time and time again. No, I am not a doctor. Like, I have to always say this because, like, not only am I reminded of it, but I mean, I trust the primal ways over modern ways any day. It's like dandelion root killing cancer cells aggressively. Like, you got dandelion root that attacks one cancer, you got dandelion petals and the bulb of it that attacks another, you got the dandelion stem that attacks another one. Like, white clover, yellow clover, so on and so forth. You got bogwort, you got, all these things, man, that God put on this earth for us to heal, but has been labeled as weeds for longer than, you know, what we've been alive. Where does this dude at? What is he doing? Yeah, I know, man. I mean, it's not even one of them situations. It's like, hey, I told you so. Or it's not like I'm trying to tell you what, or tell you or anybody what to believe. Well, I mean, dude, look, Raven, check this out and pay very close attention to this. So, you know the drug Valium, right?
Can I show you my wares?
It's a nerve medication or whatever. Valiums. God knows I used to take enough of them in my teenage years. Well, anyways, Valiums, their main ingredient is valerian root.
Time is money, friend.
I think it's Valiums, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, Valium root, when taken by itself, is not addicting. Not addicting, right? Pay attention where I'm going with this. The root itself is not addicting, but whenever it is applied to modern medication and all of the additives and addictive substances that is put in it, then it becomes what? It becomes addictive. Tobacco, nicotine in itself is not what? It's not what? It's not addictive. Until it is what? Man-made, and all of the man-made chemicals that is put in it to cause it to be addictive. So where the consumer buys and buys and buys and buys and buys, and then they get sick. Then they get sick. And then the medical industry is the most profitable industry in the entire world. What happens if there is no more sick, people are healthy, yada yada yada? The medical industry collapses. You cannot treat that is not sick, right? You cannot treat that which is not sick. Kind of neat. Well, that's the other thing that I was going to get to is like money was created. Money is a man-made currency. Imagine what would happen. Imagine, like, just think really hard on it. What would happen if all money ceased to exist and bartering was brought back? Right? Let's say the dentist said, well, I can treat you and fix your teeth, but I need you to bring me some of these herbs or whatever and a fox fur. You know what I mean? Like, what skills do you possess in the real world that gives you herbal knowledge, like apothecary knowledge, on how to identify a plant? And do you have the means and knowledge to hunt and field dress and yada, yada, yada? The OG trade skills. Well, no, what's going to happen, Raven, is we're going to end up joining Brick. Like, Bricks, you know, B-R-I-C. That's going to end up happening. And then it's going to feed into the one world government crap. Like, it's all going to happen. Dude, it is literally unfolding in front of our eyes. Like, it's literally... It's scary times, man. It is scary times. I'm not fear-mongering because, like, at the end of the day, I know no matter what we've experienced in this life or whatever, before we die, every knee will bow before Jesus Christ, man. And I don't care who you are, what your faith is, however you want to go about it, man. The truth will be revealed that God is healing, God is love, God is the light, and that the wickedness of this world, which is the devil and the darkness, corrupts us and puts a blindfold over our eyes. When my brother died, that all that I could do is blame God, an entity that I didn't even believe in. But I had to blame something. I had to. It's human nature. We have to blame something. But see what happens before we die, and we bend our knee, and we say, Father, we are sorry, I love you, yada, 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 yada. Then we don't have to suffer anymore. We get to be eternally with our loved ones in heaven. But that's, you know, I ain't trying to preach, I ain't trying to, you know, be that guy. So please don't think that I am. But just know that I love you guys, and that's what I want to see for you. That's not what I'm telling you to do. That's just what I want to see for everybody. I want to rejoice in heaven with you for all eternity. Legit. Like, all right, let's pour a cold one and go fishing today. Let's go kick back and, I don't know, play some tennis. I don't like tennis. I don't like exercising at all. But I don't fear the end of the world. What I fear is a life of suffering for my children. But in the Bible, it does state that all the suffering that you endure on this God-forsaken rock, we are compensated for in heaven. So that's kind of cool, you know what I mean? Kind of dope. Get off of me, butthole. Oh gosh, dude. This guy's hurt. Oh, I'm dead. Dude, I don't even want to play this right now. The Creator gave us free will. After that, we make our choices and mistakes. Can't blame. Yeah, I agree, Gordon. I agree. I try to remember that I suffer a lot less than some. Amen to that, dude. That's in one of my songs that I wrote, dude. Like, I literally say that like, sometimes bad things happen to good people, and we need to understand that like, here on Earth, man, like, Earth wasn't made for us. Or Earth was made for us, but we wasn't made for the Earth. Like, we just wasn't. We wasn't made for this place. Yep. And, like, we complain about the smallest of things, man. We always complain about the smallest of things, but we are, especially living in America, man, even with all the chaos and craziness that's going on, we are still so much better off with the lack of freedom. You know, we're not as free as what we think, but we still have freedom to the extent that we can change. We don't have to worry about going outside and there being a militia out there, you know, that's going to chop our head off for what we believe in, or, you know, having more than one daughter, or so on and so forth. We are very fortunate to be where we are. Yeah, that's true, man. You look at Japan too and look at their culture. Like, their culture is beautiful. Like, the Japanese culture is fantastic. Like, but they also have their downside to things too, so don't get me wrong on that. Me too, man. There's a reason for everything as to why we will never know. Of course, if we knew everything, it would just be stripped from us. We would lose it in a heartbeat. I just made some easy cash here, man. Let's go. But I don't want to play my hunter right now. I don't want to level in Tenaris. I don't want to do any of that. But I mean, the part that we need to open our eyes to and actually realize is that the human condition yearns for one another. We're put on this planet to build relationships and to lead people to salvation and such. I know it sounds cliche. It's like, oh, here goes another Bible thumper. No, I'm not a Bible thumper. I am a truther. It was commanded to us to love one another. Now, all this craziness that's going on, like the woman who got shot in her car or whatever by the ICE agent, she shouldn't have tried running over the guy, man. Like, he was protecting his life, okay? He may have had ill intentions behind that, but I would have done the same thing if somebody was trying to run me over. I would have sat and thought, dude, I got kids and a wife. I have a life. I'm not going to lose it because this crazy person is trying to run me over. And if I have a gun, I'm going to pull it out and I'm going to use it. If I had a knife, if I had a fist, if I had anything, I would have done everything possible to defend myself to where I would not have lost my life that day. I don't know. See, that could be PTSD, you know, like there's various different things behind it, but I don't watch the news. I don't pay attention to the media because it's all false propaganda. Like, dude, so you guys know me for the most part. What would you do? And this is the best way for you to think about it whenever it comes to the media, especially you, Varden, pay attention. If I showed up on the news tomorrow, right? If I showed up on the news tomorrow, global news or, you know, national news, and it said me, I am being incarcerated for the rest of my life because I pulled a gun on somebody and shot them with ill intent. You know me. Are you going to believe what the media says? Or are you going to be like, dude, I know him, and he had to have had a logical reasoning behind it? Because they would say, oh, he's just a crazy person that blah, blah, blah. Guns kill people. People don't kill people. Guns kill people. That's the best way to look at the situation, man. Exactly. That's my point, man. That's why I do not believe the media. I do not trust any of it. Never have, and I never will, because, like, there has been some people painted to be villains when they were not villains, man. They weren't villains. They were people that have children, have spouses, had a life, this and that, and then to cater to some kind of false narrative, they had to get the people angry at somebody to distract from something else. Like, that's how it's always been since news has been a thing. I'll mess around on the road. on a rouge. But at the end of the day, man, like what it needs to be is people lifting up people and not putting people in a situation to where they have to defend themselves in a life or death situation. Because at the end of the day, somebody's going to lose their life, man. So it's going to destroy some family one way or another. I agree 100%. Fully agree. The media don't even give half the truth, my brother. They give they give something, but it's not truth even in the slightest. That's what worries me. Is that there's a lot more people that watches the news than doesn't watch the news. Where's this stupid thing? Arrow. No, we don't want the arrow. That's why, like, whenever we talk about certain things, Varden, I'm like, listen, man.
I assist you?
I want you to look at this situation, yada, 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 yada. And then whenever, like, when me and you have, like, deep conversation, and, like, I spark something in you for you to look at, and you're like, oh, wait a minute. You know, like, that's actually, all right, I get it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, see, that goes into the whole political thing too, man. Like, oh, Trump, big orange, mean guy, blah, blah, blah. Biden was mean guy. Clinton was mean guy. Bush was mean guy. Bush Sr. was mean guy. Obama was mean guy. President, mean guy. It doesn't matter what president it is. They're a puppet. It is the strings are being pulled. You know, you either love them or you hate them. It's either left versus right. It's either Democrat versus Republican. It's white versus black. It's man versus woman. It's Jews versus Christians, or Muslims versus Christians. It's division is everywhere. I am too, Varden. That's what I keep trying to tell you, man. Like, I have conservative values, but I am an independent. I have some, like, democratic, you know, views or liberal views, but do I apply them? No. Do I go based upon a moral compass. Like, is it right to do or is it wrong to do? If it's wrong to do, I ain't gonna do it. Yeah, that's, like, anybody who trusts as a politician, they're wild, dude. Don't trust that person. Anybody who trusts a politician, don't trust that person. We'll put it there on that stake. Politicians don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't even care about themselves, man. Well, they care about things that we will never see. Right. Which I understand, man. Like, it's like the whole Charlie Kirk situation, man. What he said, I fully stick with. When we stop having conversations and when we stop, you know, debating, then there's violence. Like, there is. Like, we have to be able to talk without murdering one another. We have to sit, whether you're agreeing to disagree or you're just rolling your eyes or whatever, like, we have to have conversation without killing one another. Plain simple. No conversation is worth killing someone over, man. None of it. Well, violence should only pertain to defending your life. You know, like, in no situation, there should never be I mean, people shouldn't be put into their back against the wall, into a corner situation. I don't care who it is. They just shouldn't be. Unless it's like some kind of weird pedo, then whatever, then. Whatever happens to them happens to them. But like, I grew up fighting, took it to pretty serious lengths later in life, and I've hurt a lot of people that did not deserve to be hurt. I have, I made a lot of mistakes in my life to where I wish that I would have done things differently. But at the end of the day, it was mistakes that were made, and I did 100% wholly, fully apologize later in life to, the people. I wouldn't even say that it was people that I bullied. I was never really the bullying type. I was the anti-bully though. Like, if somebody's bullying somebody, I would like beat them up and be like, hey, stop it. It's wrong for you to, pick on this kid that can't pick on themselves, or that can't defend themselves. Yeah. See, with me though, dude, the way that I grew up, violence was the answer. It was kill or be killed, more or less. No, I didn't stuff the bullies into a locker. I have one of them, they had to literally have their jaw wired shut. Another one, I was on the brink of death because I beat them half to death. Because, like, dude, I had a friend that committed suicide when I was 13 due to bullying, like severe bullying. And I never thought that, like, bullying would impact me, but it did. But see, that's the thing, it changed my life in a positive way, because I started standing up against the bullies and standing up for the people that didn't have a voice. Kind of like, vigilante, or not a superhero, nothing like that. But long story short, dude, I'll just put it this way. The teachers at my high school, at my junior high school, they loved me. I didn't have a single teacher other than Miss Metz. She hated me. I because of my family. But dude, outside of that, like, the teachers liked me because I kept order. Right? I made sure that, like, people weren't being turds and, like, I don't know, man. Then I had to get expelled from beating the crap out of a pervert teacher. He was pretty much a child molester, man, and I didn't take it anymore. I just absolutely, I hit him once. But once was enough to rock him. But I mean, I've always been one of the people, man, that, like, I believe violence was the answer because that was the way that I was raised. I was also raised to be extremely racist. But just like with the violence thing, the racism thing, dude, it fell off because, like, I started to learn the older I got. I was like, dude, this ain't the way. To be racist isn't the way. And then with the violence thing, I started to learn, like, well, you can either be that guy or you don't have to be that guy. So what are you going to do? Are you going to stand up for people when they can't stand up for themselves? Or are you just going to be a turd and assert your quote unquote dominance whenever it's not called for? Have you ever met those people, dude, the ones that like they have to be bigger than everybody in the room because they got a little wiener. Yeah, and see, I've had a lot of friendships like that, Raven. Like, people that, like, I was going to beat up, but see, like, fear will change people, bro. Fear will change people. So, like, I remember this one bully, like, I don't give names and stuff, I could, but, I mean, chances you guys ever known this person, slim or none. But there's this one bully, we'll just call him John, and he was like picking on somebody so bad one day, dude, for no reason at all. And like, I put the fear of God in him, the absolute fear. Like, I threatened him. I told him, I said, dude, like, I am legitimately about to stomp your wiener in the dirt, blah, 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 blah. Long story short, you know, he apologized. He never bullied again from that day forward. Never, ever, 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 ever bullied again from that day forward. And we're still friends to this day. I mean, we're acquaintances now. We don't really talk much, but when we do, it's like, hey, man, how have you been? You know, it's been a year, blah, blah, blah. Strong are there to stand up for those who can't defend themselves. Absolutely. Going to serve it. Yeah, I remember. Part of the Knight's Code, the strong shall defend the meek. Mm-hmm. But see, that's the grounds that that's the hill that I'll die on, man. And I, honest to God, and this is going to sound so contradictory, but I believe a lot of the shape of the world today is because bullying isn't in the hands of the people anymore. It's in the hands of the government fully. I believe that if bullying, not like severe bullying, but if bullying was reintroduced and there was no more participation trophies, figure of speech, hypothetically, whatever, things would be a lot better off. Personally, you can disagree, agree, whatever. It's not going to change the outcome. But, or change my opinion, I should say. But like, I think bullying should exist to a certain degree, but not to the point to where it's going to make somebody want to kill themselves. Like, bullying should exist to change a crappy person's behavior into a positive behavior. Not the bullying of picking on the nerdy kid just because they're wearing glasses. Not that kind of bullying. Does that make sense? Like, if there's a kid that's talking about bringing a gun to school, kick that kid's ass, man. Kick that kid's ass and then tell people, you know, tell the parents, tell the teachers, tell all of them that, you know, he threatened to bring a gun to school or whatever. And I beat him up because that's a serious thing. And then the kid will think twice about bringing a gun to school because he knows somebody's going to whoop they butt cheeks. Or it may just make him more violent and want to do it even more. I don't know. But you know what I mean. That's... It's a double-edged sword. Indefinitely. I agree, dude. And I agree with that, too. But that's the biggest problem in today's society, dude, is kids are not being taught at all. I also believe that public schooling is indoctrination, that kids should be homeschooled. Teachers should not be the parents of your children 90% of the day. Like, that's what public schooling is to separate the child from the parent and to be babysat by teachers and to be taught by other people instead of the parent. Mm-hmm. Dude, there is no proper education in public schooling anymore. None. Zero. It don't exist. Very big. Yeah, college is trash, dude. Trade schools. Trade schools is what people need to do. But in 6th grade, I had a teacher named Miss Gerlach, right? Hands down, one of the most amazing teachers I've ever had. She had value. And she would always say, well, I got to teach you guys the curriculum that the school, that the school board says, but I'm going to teach you, like, dude, she taught us so much more stuff, like, outside of what the curriculum was. Because she believed that the curriculum was failing society, so she taught us, like, real life stuff. Like, you know how they don't teach you how to get a job or how to manage money or how to, like, what a mortgage is and so on and so forth. Dude, she taught us all kinds of crap that was like that. Like stuff about real life. She wasn't a math teacher, but she also said, it stuck with me forever because she said, you're never going to use anything past division, not long division, none of it. You're not going to use anything past division in life. Unless you're like going for rocket science, like crazy stuff. Even like in certain aspects of construction and concrete and this and that, yeah, you need to know mathematics, but nothing to like algebra. You don't need none of that. And she told us, she was like, but the school board wants you to learn all this and blah, 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 blah. So where you don't have time to think for yourself. You're trying to find solutions to a problem that does not matter. It doesn't matter. It's not going to make your life better. It's only going to make your life worse. And that was one of the things I've held on to, dude, ever since 6th grade. You went to trade school? That's like my kids, dude. When they're 16, if they want to drop out of school and then get their GED, like that will be the requirement. They'll have to get their GED because then they can get their GED at 16 instead of their high school diploma at 18. They can get their GED and then go to a trade school at 16 instead of waiting until they're 18, 19 years old. Yeah. I mean, well, I mean, it may have been a mistake, but dude, like, things happen for a reason. Well, Raven, like I told my son, I said, dude, I just need you to learn addition, subtraction, well, my daughter, I told her too. I tell all my kids this. Basic addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Anything after that, guess what? Use your phone. Or they don't have phones, but use a calculator on the computer. Use my phone for a calculator. Everybody has a calculator in their pocket nowadays. You don't have to take this knowledge that you learn from school. You have a literal phone. You have the world at your hand. Like, I'm never going to force these things. Like, and also we have Google. We have Google. You know, you pick up your phone, you Google, where is this location? What is the distance? You know, what's the elevation? What, like, dude, it's all right here. My 8-year-old son doesn't look at the keyboard when he types. He just goes, dude, plays Gmod, types. And then whenever he does like source coding and stuff or whatever it's called for it, dude, he don't even look at it. He knows where everything is. 8 years old. He types so fast. Raven, I wanted to join the military too, but arthritis in my knees did not allow me to do so. But I wanted to go for the wrong reasons. I wanted to go to kill. Like, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to protect my country by killing people. And I will not lie about it. Like, I wanted to kill people. You remember, Varden, you and I we sat in Discord for like 10 hours one day and talked about that stuff, man. I remember it like it was yesterday. I thought I contracted not AIDS. What is it called? Thought I contracted something because one of my mom's ex-boyfriends, dude, I hit him so hard in the mouth, I pulled his teeth out in my skin. Like, his teeth were legitimately in, like, this section of my hand. I ripped him out. And my grandma was like, well, it's a live and learn situation. Hepatitis. Hepatitis, not AIDS. Oh, hey, guys. On Twitch, there's a new... I brought something back. I brought something back from 5 years ago. If you look at the channel point redemptions, there's new channel point redemptions. There's new but old interactive things for the stream. So you can have fun with them. If you want. Your choice, though. Yeah, I'll go back to reading. I saw Raven say wasted, so I was like, wait a minute. I did something. I did a thing. I'm just gonna kill my way out of here. I need the XP anyway. Raven, that's so funny that you say that, dude, because that was the recruiter that I talked to. That's literally what I said. I said almost the same thing. I still support our military, man. Like, I still support our military fully, but I don't support the government behind it. Hey, Haven, what's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I'm with you on that. Haven, aren't you joining the military, you said? Or you're gonna try? Something like that. Aiming a portal for a mount. Nice, dude. You gonna eat crayons or what? Are you gonna try to actually do something? I'm kidding, man. The Marine joke. I got, dude, most of my friends that served in the military were Marines, so like I always call them a bunch of crayon eating morons. But it's just a joke. Like it's nothing to ever be taken serious. I tried to piece the transmog together, but it's still not how I want it. It'll come together eventually. I'm in the clear of that one. I wasn't eating no crayons. It's not even fiery, it's just fiery retributor. It's just their natural look. The blue ones, yeah, the blue ones are dope. I want to get the Tibu, what is it called? Tibu's spell sword. The one they just look like lightsabers. It's like Tibu's something.
What brings you here?
Ironfoe slaps, man. Whenever I was doing the dual wield. Ironfoe procs a lot. Now you just gotta get Hand of Justice. You gotta get Hodge, dude. To proc that double weapon swing, it gets juicy. So, this is highly slept on Haven, but my rogue, what I had was, I had the, because you can get the heroic version of it, I think. No, wait, it's a quest reward. Thrasher Blade, that has a double hit proc chance. It's a sword. With Ironfoe and Hand of Justice, dude, like, you can get double procs for days. Yeah. Oh, Haven, you don't always got to follow the best stuff, dude. You don't always got to do that. Like, Hand of Justice in Classic is always going to be one of the GOAT trinkets. It doesn't, I don't care what anybody says. Because it procs so often, Ironfoe procs so often, and so does Thrash Blade, that it ramps up your DPS, man. People like things that are flashy and whatever, but in this, I could actually kind of understand. But if you can get a mythic, like, let's say a mythic 10 Hand of Justice trinket, because you got to think the best in slot stuff has probably not been updated since the key system has came out, because there's going to be a lot of stuff, dude, that they're going to have to update with that. Yeah.
Good luck, friend.
I'm just playing the game for fun, man. Like, I can't do the serious stuff anymore, brother. Best in slot and all that stuff. I don't care anymore. And people don't want me to raid with them because I'm an enjoyer, and that is 100% fine. I am here to entertain and make friends. Entertain me, nerd. Yeah, I'll play solo leveling, then I can really entertain. Can't really entertain with WoW nowadays, man. Are you not entertained? What the heck is that? There you go. Wasted. What is this? Some mild goodness? No, you're drunk. You're imagining things. How you doing, Imagine? Good to see you again, brother. But yeah, you guys can check out the channel points. And also, if you guys haven't entered the giveaway on Twitch for some free products from our business, I highly recommend you enter the giveaway as well. We got some new on-screen interactive things or whatever that we used to do years ago. Like, somebody redeem Let Me In. It's my favorite meme, dude. It's hands down the best meme ever. What was that? What happened? For some reason, it doesn't tell me what that was. What? Bonkai didn't work? Hang on. No, it's only Twitch. Refund it. Wasted did when Varden did it. Give Haven his points back. Hang on, I gotta look at this real quick. That's for Bonkai? Hang on a minute, let me check this out. Uno Memento. Yeah, there's I have to test these, man.
Kick. Let me in. Let me in.
Okay, so What's the other one Haven did? Disappointed, I think.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
So stupid. Okay, so what's going on here? No, it's not that. The channel point redemption for some of these is actually broken. So I gotta edit them real quick. Edit. Reward name is disappointed. 100. I think it's because there's a cooldown and I need to change that. It's a global trigger fire. I think it is a global cooldown that I need to mess with. Oh, that ain't bang good. Okay, trigger fire. Video and user cooldown. That's yeah. Oh, this is going to be. So the cooldowns are 120 seconds, so I need to set it to 1. I got to change all these, so give me a second. 1. Do puke. Wait, do I even have one set up for puke? Hang on. Yeah, I've seen people with the title. Um, one. Yeah, like I said, I'm definitely going to be doing my hunter. I was initially going to do my rogue or my shaman, but the shaman's kit don't even open up until level 40, dude. So I was like, yeah, it's not. I ain't doing that. All right, set everything to that. Now, what I have to do is I got to go to trigger fire properties. Refresh cache of current page. So have Haven, have you been reimbursed for the points? Look. Okay. Refresh the page. Knight said that he refunded them. Yes. Because they haven't been working. Yeah, refund all for them. But that should be it. And then try doing another one, because I have it set to subs only, so where people can't just come in and spam it, dude. And if I get too annoyed, I will let like you know that I'm getting irritated with it. So try the LOL one, the LUL. Why does that one work? Something's not linking together with some of them.
Need to wake up at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Give Haven back the points for the Bonkai and LOL also. I have to use him as a guinea pig. Let's see. There's Shaq. I was gonna set that one up, but I changed my mind. I think my favorite one, though, dude, is this one. Hang on, if I can get it to work. I don't know if I can or not. So stupid. Or the
You sure about that? You sure about that? That's why? You sure it wasn't because after the thing that happened to me, no one could look at me without dying laughing? You sure about that? You sure about that's not why?
oh no, there's a couple of them that are really good, but I don't understand why.
And fighting back.
I don't understand why it's not linking to. It's not wanting to link to the stuff. The commands are working, so okay. Well, that one worked. That's when Shaq was on Hot Ones. I remember watching. I hate that one so much. Did you just say damn it? Oh, my daughter said damn it. What the crap, dude? Let me. Okay. I got an idea. Again, reimburse him those. Let me in. Let me change this to everyone. There's something up with this, dude. So what is happening? Advanced. Trigger limit, unlimited. Save. Let me refresh cache of current page. Okay. Try the let me in again. Hmm. Okay. Let me in. What is the... That's why, dude. Okay. Save. Properties. Refresh. All right. Do let me in again. It should work. But in fact, did not work. So it's all case sensitive is the problem. It's all case sensitive. So like Shaq is all lowercase, I think. Yes. Bunkai is capital B. I mean that looks the same. Bunkai. Wait, this is not linked. Bunkai. Allow command. Save. Okay, I think I found it. Subscriber. Save. Sure about that. Yeah, dude, these aren't linked. Why ever they're not linked, I don't know. Wasted works. Puke. Puke is not linked. Puke. Allow command. Save. Everyone. Subscriber. Save. Everyone. Force noise. Allow command. Save. They should all work now. I gotta refresh. Wait. I may have to, when Jimmy and I was messing with this, I had to restart OBS altogether to get it to work. So I don't know. I don't even know how to refund this stuff. I can see it, but I don't know how to refund it. All I see is report. Even the one he just did. Don't know. I mean, this should work now, but I may have to restart, which I'm not going to do that right now. I'll do that for the later stream. But I mean, that's pretty much it. Okay.
I am honored.
Relentless strikes. I'm gonna buy bags and everything else. I don't want to. Wow. No. Dude, I'm so tired. I got no sleep. None whatsoever. It sucks. Really bad.
Can I assist you? What brings you here? Greetings. Goddess, watch over you.
You gotta die for your government. How dare you, mister? How dare you? I am tired, so I'm not talkative. Which ruins the streams. Yeah, I'll add the 3 hours later, that thing at some point. There's a couple more that I want to add, but I need to get it figured out first to figure out why it's not working.
Hello. Till next we meet, the moon be with you. May the stars guide you.
I gotta get the 70% movement speed to.
Goddess bless you. Goddess watch over you.
I don't know how much longer I can fight it. The music here doesn't help, dude. Like, it's just so relaxed. So relaxing. Yeah. Thanks. Dude. Haven, when do I get my shuriken? Like the ninja star AoE? I'd say 40s or 50s. Remember making a hardcore rogue and classic, dude, and I would not come to this place. Hyper spawns were real. Probably won't. Probably won't. I don't like hardcore. Annoying. And wash your hands. And turn out the light. Okay. Welcome back. I used to, man. But, I mean, it's really fast levels, but once you get to Dark Shore, you need to just leave and go to Westfall. Dark Shore is terrible. It's way too scattered out. I don't like Alliance, dude. I'm a Horde player to the core. Got a Horde tattoo on my neck. But in this, like, it's kind of cool because, like, I can just level as Night Elf, right? And, like, reap the benefits of having the extra dodge and such. And then at 60, you just re-roll with the potion. Don't disagree, sir. Although, I will say, Dark Iron Dwarves should have been Horde. Dark Iron Dwarves are so metal, dude. They're so metal. Yes. Are you even watching? Oh, yeah, I know. Your mom and I saw that last night. Sort of, kind of. Sort of. I don't know. Oh my gosh, dude, Chris needs let out. I'm getting sick and tired of hearing him whining. Yeah, just watch him for like 1 minute. He'll want to come right back in. Oh no, man. I just haven't been very MMO-y for the past couple days. I just want to play single player games, man. Just want to chill, lay back. Blackjack Cadillac. Ooh. I can't wait till the birthday month, dude. March. Yeah, we played Tactics. Final Fantasy Tactics. Which one of these items is it? Low level rogues just kill so fast, man. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead, everybody's dead. You get a bonk on the head, you get a knife in the kidney. Espíritu. Espíritu. Got a brat, bro. I'm not seeing any ore veins. Ore veins. Ore, ore, ore. Yeah, sure. Wait a minute, do I have that? No, I already have it. I got the appearance. Appreciate it, brother. I had to sit and think. I was like, wait a minute. I think I had one of those drop. Oh yeah, I gotta go grab this. Free XP. Free XP too. Lose a baby, so why don't you tell me? So, why am I not on my mount? Who you that guy? Yeah, dude, when I'm tired like this, like my brain just does not want to function. When I got tired brain, loaded, me oh my. But God forbid I take a nap. If I take a nap, then I will be the worst person on the face of the planet. No, those are disgusting. Huh. Why?
Ishnu Allah. Good luck, friend.
I get tired of that dog whining, man. I think it's on my side of the bed on the end table.
I'm listening. Ishnu Allah.
Greetings.
Ishnu del Diab. Del Ladris. Farewell.
I do remember a time though, like an actual vanilla or classic, that by the time you finish Dolinar area, you're only like level, what, 8, 9, give or take.
Greetings.
Butter. Okay, I'll be right back. Spaghetti, all covered in cheese. How many times have you prestiged, by the way? I can't remember. Kind of hits her. Said yesterday I was going to. Dude, I think I'm just burnt out on MMOs and I want to play single player games. I think that's the problem, but I'm not sure. Like, I was playing solo leveling yesterday, dude, and was having a blast. It's actually a pretty good game. It's not that I'm giving it up, it's that I don't, like, I'm not getting enjoyment out of it, but I will let you know. I mean, I should still be able to at least make one raid day for like heroic or whatever. What's really gonna suck is whenever spring's here and I literally can't play games at all because of the homesteading stuff. What day is heroic again? Is it Wednesday or Sunday? I can't remember. Sundays are that's the 3 p.m., right? Yeah. Only problem with that is going to be is I'm pretty sure Chelsea said that she needs me to take Sundays off because the new church that her and the kids are going to be going to. I can't remember what it is she said. Because like if I start going, which I don't know if I actually will or not. It's cool because it's like a homeschooling, all the people that go to the church are homesteaders and homeschoolers. And they spend all day at the church. Like they eat twice. Too much for me. I only eat once a day. Most of the time. Yeah, when spring hits, man, it just sucks for me and streaming and gaming all together. It's like a garden and all that crap. I gotta get a tiller this year. Usually do it by hand, man, but I don't know if I can anymore. Yeah, a front tine tiller or rear tine. I can't remember which one's easier. One of them puts less strain on your back. But dude, they're like, pretty much, they're like $700-800. I will never buy John Deere ever again. Every single John Deere thing I have owned broke down. The mower I had dude, that thing zoomed. I swear it felt like that thing did like 20 miles an hour. I can't afford Kubota, dude. I can't afford a lot of that like high-end stuff. Where's this quest at? If only. If only I were. Everybody'd be eating. Everybody would be eating. I'm about to take a nap.
Be careful.
So tired.
Farewell.
Not tired, just sleepy. Mentally exhausted, not physically. Got a mouse or rat in my ceiling, dude, and it just keeps waking me up over and over and over and over and over and over. I don't know how to kill it. I put out Parmesan cheese with baking soda and baking powder in it, which is actually cool. It causes them to explode because they can't fart. They just swell up and bust. It's pretty cool. I don't know why I'm putting stuff in here, but I am. Because I can, I guess. Dude, I don't even have lockpicking yet, so... I'm so sleepy, oh, so sleepy. Did you watch the 2 new episodes of JJK last night? I think Estrella said that you and Annie did, I can't remember. They were good, dude. That was like... That's good stuff. I even watched it in sub, which I don't ever do that. Yeah, it's good, dude. You'll enjoy it. Estrella's watching it now. I watched something else last night too. I can't remember what it was. Nice. Did the majority of people from Classic just not want to go to a private server or what? I was wondering about that. Rightfully so. I don't know how you guys do it, man. I don't know, man. I was that way for the first couple, well, for like the first 10 years, and after that I just couldn't do it anymore.
Is there more episodes coming out?
Next week. Oh no, they'll drop every Thursday or what? Okay, don't talk about it. We can talk about it after stream because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. And you're super loud, so please just stop talking about it. Get slapped. Dang, dude, this is a hyper spawn. The hyper shine. Yeah, up here, do these two rat pack do the escort. Wah, 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 wah. They're broken right now, Sean. Some of them are, but I brought back the, you remember the on-screen channel point rewards that I used to have? Brought back a bunch of them and added new ones. Huh. Weird. For Itchy Beard? Got you. Should be... Beard oil, the beard oil is, it stops it. For the most part, it stops it. Yeah, pretty much all of our beard products stops the itchiness for the most part. It's just in wintertime, dude, I get dry skin regardless, so... You know... Oh. Skin on toe. Oh.
Hello. Goddess watch over you. Del Madres.
Yeah. Yikes. I'm too tired to laugh. I'm really sleepy, man.
I am honored.
Hands have that like weird feeling.
Careful.
It's like they're light, super light, like a feather light. For what mount?
I am honored. Good luck.
Dane? Void Talon? Conspicuous. Conspicuous indeed. I saw Allegor's Razor, whatever, is on sale at the moment. Is an okay mount. And the Swift Tiger mount. I'm watching him.
How may I help? Alone light your path.
What is it saying still down here? Gosh, dude, what is that? Look, I got hit in the eye. Chicken Bob Pone. Bill Nye, science guy. What is this? Bill Nye, the science guy. Ooh. Ooh.
Greetings. A shadow.
Bill Nye the Science French fry. Boom, 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 boom. Let me ride, sir. Let me ride. This dog has the longest tail I've ever seen on a dog. Kind of creepy. Ah, I see you doing that. Thane, I told you don't ever, after you put that in the tuna, you don't put it back in the mayonnaise, dude. Dude, my son did that one time, didn't say anything to anybody, dude, and it had rotting tuna in the freaking mayonnaise. Whatever you say. If I see any in it, we'll beat you to death with a spoon that you used. Not really. I wouldn't kill my kid. Dude, it was disgusting. It smelled god awful. I was like, I'm gonna make me, some tuna salad. Throw it on some bread. Opened up the mayonnaise and was like, what the fuck? Like, that's disgusting. What is that? I got to look and there was like chunks of green tuna. What the heck, dude? That's just nasty. Don't do that. Dude, we go through 3 gallons of milk in 2 days. Like, that's all these kids do is consume. Thane, he's skinnier than a beanpole. Maisie, she's fat as hell. Straya, she's just like... Dude, they sneak and stuff, man. Like, we're going to have to buy a heavy-duty lock for the fridge. I don't trust them. Wanting to live in another country because of their music is profound. Stop. I would never live in Mexico. Ever. I'd live in Japan, definitely. I'm not going back there. My quest can eat my butthole. I can eat my whole butt, which isn't much. I got 2 pancakes for butt cheeks.
How may I help? Del Nadius.
Dude, this dog whining sounds like a deflating, like, basketball. I can't even make the noise on stream and it be heard. It's all he does is whine, whine, whine. But when he's inside, he has to be in a kennel because he's a wild card. He'll end up pooping and peeing somewhere.
I have vision that she lacks. Speak quickly, young one. I have urgent matters to attend.
No. No. No, 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 no. Yes, 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 yeah. So crusty, crazy pizza. It's a pizza for me. No one cares about gouge at the moment. Remorseless attacks. No. Whatever. It's so crusty, crazy pizza. No. And now we do this. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I want the spectral tiger mount. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh gosh, get me out of that.
You need something? Go with honor, friend.
What brings you here?
Step on up. Have a good one.
Give me my bit, sit back. That actually matches more the black and the... But the boots have got to go. Handle. Nope. Kinda. Yeah, those will work. Not the pants, though. Now the pants gotta go, bro. That don't look bad. I'd wear a dress. There we go. Yeah, buddy. Oh, okay, I like those. Now, which means we gotta change our globes. Roll with those. We'll throw on the scouting globes too. Heck yeah, alright. That will match our daggers, so I'm gonna do that just because I can. Dude, that's the Bloodfang chest piece. That's what's throwing me off. I don't understand that. Release the nipples, the tots. Let them see my tatas. Shut up! Hollering at the dog. Super annoying, dude. He was just let out. Okay, I like that. That goes with the daggers too, so I'm gonna keep it. Okay. I'm just gonna sit here and talk for you, and then I'm gonna end the stream. Oh my gosh, why is every game boring right now, man? That's the problem. It's like everything's boring right now. I don't understand what's going on. Am I just mentally fatigued? What's happening? Egg yolk. Yo. Huh? I don't want to eat a raw egg. All right. Eat it. Put it all in there. No, you gotta eat it all. Yeah, man. These double streams a day has been like growing the channel, but it's also been like not good for my mental stuff or whatnot. Like I try to watch stuff, nothing's entertaining. I play games, they're not entertaining. Yeah. I had to take a day off the other day, dude. Like that. I had to take that day off. Or a couple days ago, I took morning stream or day stream and night stream off, man. I had to. And I don't like doing that. I'm just mentally fatigued. I keep mixing up like getting burnt out and just bored. Like, I'm getting them mixed up. I don't think I'm burnt out on anything, dude. I just think that I'm just bored. Like, I don't, whenever I was younger and stuff, man, like, I could play games all day long, like, just non-stop. But, like, the older I've gotten, like, I love gaming, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it, but I just feel like I've done it all. Does that make sense? I feel like everything's on repeat now. It doesn't matter what new game comes out. I feel like it's copying something else. And it's like you play it and you're like, wait a minute, this feels exactly like X or Y. And then like this WoW stuff, dude, I've done this so many times over the past 21 years. 21 years. There's only so much enjoyment that a person can get out of WoW. Like Ashes, I'm not even excited about that because like it's if it ever comes out, it's going to be a long time from now. There's no sense in getting like super hyped over that. I have no interest in FPS games whatsoever at the moment. The only thing that I can do is revisit like JRPGs or, you know, play JRPGs that I haven't played. But then I look in the aspect that like March is coming up and that's all that I'm going to be playing for the entire 31 days is JRPGs. So I don't want to burn myself out on JRPGs, you know what I mean? So yeah, I have. I put about 20 hours into it and it wasn't for me. Well, I put about 12 to 16 hours into it, give or take. I tried it though, and like I tried all the different variations of RuneScape, and I was just like I said, dude, when you know you're not gonna like something, like you know that you just know whenever you do it, and then it's like, well, didn't let myself down because I knew it. There's one game, dude, that I like. Solo leveling's fun, but I have a feeling it's really short. Like really, really short. Yeah, I've looked into Area 52, man. Don't get me wrong. Like I've been looking into Area 52 since I first found out about Ascension, which was like 2 years ago or something. A year ago, 2 years ago. I've watched people play it and stuff. I was just like, man, I don't understand it. It's not that I don't understand it, it's that it's not WoW. It is WoW, but it's not traditional whatever. But I mean, to shut you up and everybody up, I will try it. I mean that in a friendly way, not in a, like, rude way. Yeah. I mean, dude, there's people out there that prefer shotguns over ARs or, you know, a 9mm over a 45. You know, so, like, opinions are like buttholes. Everyone's got one. Like, I don't know. But I would know within the first literally 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes. Because, like, the whole build your own class stuff, dude, to me is just, it's blasphemous, if you would. Super blasphemous. Now, if it was, now hear me out on this. If it was, you know, you're a rogue, you hit level 60 and you prestige into another class, and then you can, you know, pick those class or those abilities from so and so, and then those abilities from your second class or whatever, that wouldn't be so bad. But just being able to run around all willy-nilly and do whatever you want, however you want, it's just like, it's puke. To me, my opinion. But the COA stuff or whatever, see, that stuff is more interesting to me because it's more linear of a class build. But still, I probably won't play that either. For one, my screen goes all wonky whenever I try to load it up. It's weird. It don't go 1920 by 1080. It goes like 480 by whatever. I mean, I'm not going to stop playing Bronzebeard, like, but it's kind of bad knowing the fact that, like, I'm not paying for a sub so I can stop playing it and I can pick back up whenever I want. That's the only bad part about it, because, dude, I could put it down. I could stop playing this right now for 3 months and know that I could come back and play and not have to pay any money for it. That's the only bad part about this. And I've even told myself too, dude, like, Ashes is going to have a paid subscription if it ever releases. And I'm kind of overpaying to play stuff, if that makes sense. Just kind of don't want to pay for subs anymore. After paying for however many years, dude, it was, I calculate in around like 2016-ish, I calculated how much I spent. Because, you know, if you go to, like, Blizzard, their website, and you go to, there's a little section there where you can look and see how much every time you paid for something, whether it's a subscription or a paid service or whatever. In 2016, dude, I can't even remember how much money it was. It was thousands upon thousands that I spent on this game. Not on this game, but, you know, retail. After buying the expansions, doing faction swaps, race changes, name changes, paying the $15 sub, which is like 16, 17 something dollars and change after taxes. What's funny is out of all the years that I played, I've only bought about 9 months or so worth of what is it, the tokens, the WoW tokens. And I used to just let it roll over, dude. Even if I didn't play for months, I would still pay Blizzard monthly for my sub. I bought the couple years ago. I bought the whenever it first came out, the 6-month sub. I don't know if you guys remember that. I think they got like a year one and a 6-month and a 3-month and a 1-month. But I paid for the 6-month. I played 2 days out of those 6 months. I completely forgot that I did it. And then I messaged them or sent them a ticket or whatever. I was like, hey, can you reimburse me for the 6 months or whatever? I only played 2 days out of it. Or give me another 6 months. And they were like, no. And that was whenever I was pretty much like, I was like, screw you guys, man. That's pretty messed up. Ugh. Yeah. Alright. I'll be back here in a little bit. Something, I don't know whether it be this or Stone Shard or solo leveling or a new game. I don't know. I'll be back with something though. Right now I'm too tired to even think. So I either need to build my energy back up or because I can't nap. If I nap, dude, I'll just end up sleeping like 4 hours and then screw my whole schedule up. Okay.